Cześć, siemano, z tej strony Epic. A to jest kolejny odcinek z Fallouta 4. Dzięki panowie, że mi przerwaliście bardzo. I jesteśmy dalej na Far Harbor. Znaczy, mam nadzieję, że teraz dobrze to czytam znowu. A jak nie, to pokażę, po prostu jesteśmy cały czas w tym miejscu. Ale nie wiem, co to jest ten własny cel podróży. W sumie weźmy to, zobaczmy. To wygląda troszkę podejrzanie jak dla mnie. Ale chyba tu nic innego nie ma, dobra. Bo gdzie to mi pokazuje? Właśnie to miejsce. Dobra. Dobra, więc ja miałem...
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Why my guns now?
No więc, no dzisiaj się chcemy zająć, a przynajmniej chcę się zająć, taki jest plan, zrobieniem dalej fabuły, mimo iż mamy tutaj kilka innych zadań. Do zrobienia, ale no, sami chyba zresztą widzicie, że niektóre są trochę daleko, więc zanim tam się dojdzie, troszkę czasu minie. Więc jak na razie myślę, że pociągniemy troszkę fabułę i zobaczymy, jak to dalej będzie. Wiem, że trochę gadam głupoty, ale no. Próbuję mimo wszystko.
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all. I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house.
Yeah!
Time to party. Here's some mitts.
Ktoś chce niezłą imprezę urządza. Ja tylko tu porozglądam. Jak już mamy pomagać mieszkańcom Far Harbor, można się troszkę rozejrzeć.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
Serio? Jeszcze zimne, no. A masz coś mocniejszego? Dobra, pytam. No bo dobra, może nie.
You give away free drinks often?
A fully stocked bar ain't no use to a corpse, is it? Ha!
Thanks for the free drink.
Look at you with all your mainland niceties. So, drink up. Stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. Click of the geiger don't get you. The madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes, it's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And the mind goes. If you have any sense, return where you came from. And don't look back.
Brzmi trochę jak przemiana w gula. Chodź, pewności nie mam. Może coś mi tutaj nie pasuje. Wait a minute. Nie no, chyba wszystko dobrze chodzi. Coś mi tutaj jedynie niepotrzebnie wyświetla. Dobra, wracamy do rozgrywki. Jeżeli mi nie zablokuje, proszę. No, dziękuję bardzo. Okej.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
No thanks.
Or for the rest of us.
Najpewniej tak. Mogę z wami?
Like the service, there's the door.
Excuse me.
I hope mainlanders did better than my regulars. What you need?
A co masz?
What do you have to drink?
All sorts of old world booze. We carry Vim, too. And before you ask, Vim is an islander favorite. But it may pack more punch than the stuff you're used to.
I'll pass.
Well, maybe later then.
Dobra, czyli tu mamy na razie samych handlarzy. To już jest mieszkaniec, dobra. Czyli z sobą mamy pogadać.
Excellent.
Znacznie ciekawych miejsc na wyspie? Wait a minute. Jakiś hotel. Oceanarium, kino z... Tak, tak. No. Oczywiście trochę pokazało. No dobra, porozmawiajmy z tobą.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. In the last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like that. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone. Live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a far harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers? They're a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellas got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like, when the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Drown your worries in cheap booze.
Czyli musimy iść za tobą. Okej. Idziemy. Idziemy do Azylu synków chyba. Zatem.
Set out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help. We need to move through the old mountain trail where we're.
Okej.
The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the continent. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Czemu? To są... Wiem. A gdzie jest ostatni? Tam się czai. No, trawżeś. Żryj! No jeszcze na wiele to dało. Pancerz przybrzeżny? Szmit, dobra, wiecie co, zabiorę, ale tego hełmu to nie biorę. O hej! I to którędy?
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper far harborman out of you.
Dobra, po prostu którędy wasz myśl teraz?
See the fog into a number on me. Get you all turned on. There's something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with.
Poczekaj. Co? A jakiś gól z mgły? No nie wierzę! A ktoś jeszcze jest. Mam go. Oj. Ochłap, bierzesz go? Oj, ochłap! No mamy. A ja nie wiem, jaką amunicję korzystać. Spoko. Czy to są jedne... A to są... Mam go. Mam go. Czekaj, daj mi mięso, zabrać z nim. Spokojnie, staruszek, damy radę.
They usually stick to the deep fog, lest we steer clear, but you never know.
O jen.
I was a young lad, no higher than you and me. The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled. They got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
No nie brzmi to ciekawie. Okay, czyli tu jest ten park. Wiesz co?
There's someone or something else here.
Tam są łekacze. Łoż ty! A ten do mnie poszedł!
What's next? What was that?
Kraby!
Fog, take them all. There's someone or something. Drop the ammo. See what's left.
Wiesz co, poczekaj, ja chcę... Wykonam tu przy okazji chociaż odkrycie tego miejsca. Jeden. Drugi. I kolega tu. Jeszcze jeden. Tam dalej idzie? Mam nadzieję, że nie zbyt. Ej. Spróbujmy tak. Oj, dobra, trochę za lekko. A po prostu. Magnet! Czyli od pani Dalton już mamy załatwiono misję. Dobra, idę do ciebie. Sorry, ale musiałem oczyścić ten teren. Chociaż jedną z misji będę miał też jeszcze załatwioną. Co tam? Sorry, że tyle zajęło. Możemy ruszać. Tak myślę. No, to tędy idziemy. Okej, czekaj. Koledzy.
Farms with fresh water. Small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2 to 3 times the size of that. Good thing you don't see too many of them.
To są jeszcze większe?
Next drink. I'm too damn try a bit of exercise, that.
Z czym do ludzi? Daleko jeszcze, kolego?
Hold there.
Aha.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Sounds like none of my business.
Lucky for you.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust me?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's
Jakoś nie interesuje mnie ta wizja atomu. Po prostu jej nie czuję.
The air's clean. No fog. Acadia is not too far now.
Tu już nie ma mgły? Bez kitu. Nie ma. Ej, rzeczywiście nie ma mgły. Oj, to już tutaj? To jest tutaj?
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
Maybe later.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together? I could think of worse things to do.
Dobra, mimo to dzięki. Ten kaszel jego mnie się nie tak podobał, ale dobra. No, to wypadałoby coś ulepszyć. Ja teraz aktualnie szłem w inteligencję chyba właśnie. Pod to robotyka. Dobra, mamy sobie to. No, czyli jesteśmy w Akadii. Dobra, może zacznę tak. Pomóż kapitanowi kapitan? Nie wiem nawet, gdzie ten kapitan się znajduje. To jest dobre pytanie. Wszystko niby w tamtym miejscu jest? Nie wiem. No, zobaczymy później. Idziemy do Akadii.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, you think Kasumi is a synth?
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question, and the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago. hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Może powiem mu, że Instytutu już nie ma.
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
From what I've seen, synths are just machines.
Oj, chyba nie ten ten.
Ignorance doesn't do your mind justice. Think about what you're saying. Isn't the human body just a machine? That doesn't stop it from being human. Walk through Acadia. Talk to the synths living here. In time, I hope your opinion of us changes. Can I help you with anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps
We're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
He. Co to w ogóle teraz jest? Wait, co? Nie przeczytałem. Pomóż synkom z Acadii.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
This nonsense with the atom politics. It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
No i nie wiem, o czym rozmawiali teraz. Dobra, wróćmy do niej.
Excuse me.
You track Kasumi here.
Tak.
I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently. I'm afraid your journey...
Dobra, wracamy do rozmowy.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Hey, no argument from me.
Good. Glad to hear it. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
That depends on what you need me to do.
That's fair. If I were in your place, I would want as much data as possible. We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Okej, czyli tu mamy z jakimś syntkiem teraz. Tutaj... A, tu na dół mamy zejść chyba, żeby tam porozmawiać to za chwilę.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can. But no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed, storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Dobra, czyli kolejne zadanie. Nieco za dużo tych się robi. Dobra, będę musiał oczyszczać, ale dobra. Chodźmy porozmawiać z naszą poszukiwaczką, której szukamy. To jest tutaj. Nie jeszcze. To jest jeszcze więcej synków widzę. Dobra, a to jeszcze nie tutaj. To jest jeszcze niżej. Tutaj. Widzę, że nie jakoś tu pracownie mają. Czy ona jest tutaj, a tu coś jest? Nie.
Kasumi Nakano?
Maybe if I reroute the sensors? Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're what? You came all this way for me? Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. It's part of life.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I've found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
All right. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Okej, trochę za dużo tych rzeczy tu jest. A może na razie sobie odhaczmy to. A nie, chwila. To mi zostaw, tego nie chcę. Tak, myślę, że to jest tak, jakbym chciał zostawić sobie. Dobra. Oj, to chyba nie tędy droga. Chyba tędy. Tak. No dobra. Przydałoby się wrócić do pani Daltonowej. Mam nadzieję, że dobrze czytam. W sensie nie czytam, zapamiętałem, fu. To ktoś tu łazi. Co oni patrole tu mają? Witam.
Don't get too comfortable. The island's not a safe place. You need to stay on your toes.
Nie no, Azyl wygląda serio nawet ciekawie. Ale dobra, wróćmy tam do Far Harbor. Szybką podróżą. Skoro ją mamy. Czyli tu jest Arcadia, tutaj jest dom nad Starym Starem, to nie jest to. Okej. Dobra, chodźmy po prostu do Far Harbor. I zobaczymy, co ma nam do powiedzenia. Potem jak pomściliśmy już jedną osobę.
I have my hands full helping my people.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
Who said I was a detective?
Mayor Avery said that someone new had arrived on the island, investigating a missing person. That must be you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Jezu, za dużo pytań, dobra.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you?
Right. Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at the main entrance to the hotel.
Okej, kolejne jakieś zadanie. To się zalicza do Far Harbor, czy czegoś tam? Nie, to się zalicza się do tych. Nie chcę informować bractwa, spierniczać mi z tym. Co, mam później do pogadania, ale dobra, pogadamy z nią i chyba będzie trzeba kończyć.
It's time to settle accounts. You hear me, Island? My friend here's gonna even things up.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
So, who else needs to be avenged?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
What happened to him?
He had a farm a little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit, and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground. A shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
Where can I find this farm?
Follow the coastline to the north.
That fog crawler's gonna pay for Grandpa George.
That's the spirit.
Tak, czyli kolejna osoba do pomszczenia jest, ale przynajmniej już kolejne zakończone. Dobra, wiecie co? A wiecie co? Ja myślę, że zakończymy znowu. Cicho siedź! Dobra, więc to na tyle. Już tak w miarę długo to trwa. Dzięki, że byliście. Widzimy się następnym razem. Miłych wakacji, które się dzisiaj zaczynają. Trzymajcie się. Cześć. I pa!